I was having some technical difficulties, so I'm a bit late. So, yeah, let me see if everything is all right. I think everything is all right. And let me know in the chat if you can hear me. And if you cannot hear me, also let me know. But I think everything is working. All right. So, let me share my screen. Right. So, I think everyone can see my screen. Right. So, welcome to AI Automation Masterclass. Right. I hope you guys are really excited, and I'm also excited to have you guys here. Right. And before we move into the webinar and masterclass, let me know where are you joining me from. I know the community is still growing. We don't have too many people here, but yes, I would love to know from you where are you joining me from, and also how are you currently using AI in your business, right? Because that's why we are here. How we can maximize the AI usage for our business. And also, quick warning, you might hear some background noise. If you do, I'm extremely sorry. I live in a very crowded place, so it happens all the time. So yeah, like I apologize in advance. So why this webinar matters, all right? Because this is not the surface level AI. Like I'm not going to show you uh, how to use or how to create social media post. I think you guys all know how to do that, or create cartoon type images, or creating captions. Like everyone knows how to do that, right? So the promise is here, all right? So you will be able to save 10 to 15 hours per month without hiring anyone, without increasing your headcount, and without complex tech, right? So how do you do that? So this is designed for mostly for coaches, all right, consultant, small business owners, YouTube creators, or whatever creators you are, entrepreneur, or any types of business that can leverage AI. So yeah, like if you are in the business game, there's an AI for you, right? So who is this not for? Like if you think AI is going to save you from you don't have any money, then this is not for you. This is not a get rich quick scheme or fully passive businesses. Like people think, oh, like AI is going to solve all my problems. It's not going to do that, right? And if you are not open to take on new tools, learn new things, this is not going to be the best one for you, because at the end of the day, like you need to learn a few things or two to maximize the full potential of AI, right? So I will walk you through 4 AI workflows that I am using, or some of my friends are using, or you might be using by the end of this call. And if you stay till in the call, I will give you something really amazing. So, yeah, stay tuned, right? And also, you might have a chance to build your custom workflow for free. Yeah, that's really amazing, right? So, before we dive in, all right, so if you have 10 or 15 extra hours per month, like how this change your life, right? Are you going to make more sales, create more content, or maybe something that is going to be impacting your business, or more times with your family? Just think for that, right? Right. So before I move into the tech part, let me introduce myself. My name is Tanvir, and I am from Bangladesh, right? And I started my journey back in 2017, right? I started my journey as a graphic designer, and I was working as a freelancer in different platforms like from freelancer or Upwork. And throughout the years, like I became a rising talent on Upwork, and I was a top rated freelancer as well. But I was not happy because I was not a good designer, all right? So this is for me, like I knew that I'm not a good designer, so I had to figure out something there. And then In September 2019, during COVID, I decided, all right, let's move on. I'm going to be moving to sales and marketing. And in 2020, like I started with working with business coaches. Uh, I'm still working with them till this date. And I was building their backend operation, optimizing their processes. Mostly like I was taking care of the businesses, all right. And it gives me the challenges that almost every business owners are having, because I know like what's wrong, how can you fix this, and things like that, right? And then like the the AI boom happened, all right. So last year, like 2025, like AI was going crazy, and I saw the opportunity, and then I realized that I need to find out something that I can make money, because I was always passionate about AI and tech, and I was really interested in, like, because I knew that things I'm doing manually for the business coaches that I'm working with AI, it can be simplified, it can be done within minutes than taking me hours, right? So that's what happened during that time, and I started learning more, all right. So let's talk about the Namoro workflow, all right. This is my friend is working with, like he sends so many calling and also cold emails. But what happens is, like, most cold calling fails, cold emails, I'm sorry, one more time, because it is just a copy and paste message. It's not customized, it's not nothing. It's just the same message over and over again, all right. And that's where the the low return comes in, because you can give or send too many cold emails, but by the end of the day you might not see the result. But what happens is, like, if you can research about the prospect, you can like specify the subject line, tailored messaging, and send a cold email, it will feel even better, all right. So who is this for? If you are a business owner and trying to reach out to many peoples with cold emails, but you don't have the time to make the research. I know, like, I was sending cold emails as well. So this is going to be a perfect workflow for you. And the first workflow, what it does, it pulls data from a Google Sheet, researches, gather information, write the email, and it updates the Google Sheet. Right. So let me show you what's going on here, and you will see what I'm talking about. All right. So I think you can see my screen. So this is the workflow, or let me fix something here really quickly. Okay. Okay, I think you cannot see my screen. So let me stop sharing. And I will start sharing one more time. Okay. All right. So I think you guys can see my screen, right? So this is a simple workflow that researches about the prospect, and it creates the cold email, right? So if I go on the end of the workflow, and I will show you something that for profile number 6, there's no research data and there's no cold email, right? So if I execute the workflow here really quickly, it is going to take all the informations and it is going to write the email. All right. All right. So as you can see, for number 6, the research is done already. All right. And it will give me the cold email. All right. As you can see, it did the research here on the beginning. Like, I'm sure, like, if you are doing something like this, a personalized research, it is going to take you so much time. And after the workflow is done, it changed the status to create it, so that you know, all right, the email is done. And then, like, if you can easily take this and put it into another workflow, and then it will easily create the cold email campaign like almost for free, because like if you just try to do find potential pain points and recommended email approach, like everything is customized, anyone will be happy if they see something like this. All right, and if you see like all the emails it written, they're different. All right, so each time it is different. So as I mentioned, like who is this for? This is for people that is sending too many cold emails. And also, if you are not even sending cold emails, this can be your as well. So let me share my screen one more time. All right. So if you think about sending emails, all right, maybe you are not sending cold emails, but you can always send something to your newsletter people, all right, whoever is signing up for a newsletter, and maybe you can create a system that you grab information from them and then you send them a personalized email each time they fill out a form. It can be possible as well with AI automation. So the idea is not limited. You can come up with anything and it can save and it can do whatever you can come up with. All right, without email, let's move into the next slide. And you might be thinking like why this is powerful. As you saw, it is personalized for everyone, right? It understand the needs and context, right? And everything is there and you feel the personalization when people are reading the email, right? So what it does, it creates better deliverability because it's about spam, because like every email is customized. So the Google or Yahoo or whatever like email domain that they're using, most of the emails are more delivered right now because of that customizable. And also it's more friendly, it's not like one size fits all, like it's different. So it's creating more visibility and more reply rates for my friend, right? And if you just think for the time saving, right, let's say like each research takes 2 minutes, right, and writing one email, let's say it takes one, and then if you are using the total uh, time, it's 3 minutes. And if you're sending 30 emails per day, because that's the number people recommend from one domain, so I hope you are sending from one domain 30 emails per day, that's 90 minutes, and it's 1800 minutes per month if you work 20 hours 20 days per month. All right, so it's over 15 hours per month. All right. All right. Yeah. So that's what I was saying. Like my friend, he simply updates the Google Sheet and it automatically handles everything. Nothing is going on. Like he just sits and watch. Everything is happening. He doesn't need to watch as well. So he's just there. So the biggest lesson, all right, leveraging AI, automation, and repetitive tasks, because it you have to do all the tasks and you have to keep going. So what you can do in this scenario, like you can hire a VA to do the job, or you can do it yourself. So if you are hiring a VA, it's gonna cost you, I don't know, like 300 or 400 or even more, depending how good they are. So you can easily build a AI system like this, and then it can work in the backend for you, right? So beyond cold email, right? A broader application. So what comes next, right? The content creation. All right, I know like people are using more content and creating more content and more YouTube videos, because I have my YouTube video, and end of this call, like I'm gonna be uploading the same video to my YouTube channel, right, so people can see. But it takes time. Like I'm filming right now and it's taking me time, and everything takes time. Editing on the back end, it takes time, right? So the real problem is like when I'm creating content for my YouTube channel, like sometimes it is not uh, posted on all the platforms. But even if it is posted on all the platforms, like I'm not taking advantage of this. All right. So what can you do? Like you can repurpose the same content for different platforms, right? And I know already some people are doing that, and you can say, oh, like I can download the transcript and I can do that, and I can create post for my LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and uh, do something like that for different platforms. And I think yes, you can, and that's very much possible, right? But I'm going to be introducing you with a AI system that does this automatically for you, right? So what it does is, let me show you how it works, and then you will be amazed. So let me share my screen one more time with you. Okay. All right, so this is a simple workflow, right? So what you need to do is pretty simple. All you need to do is execute the workflow, and then you give your video title and video URL, and also you can use someone else's video title and video URL as well. So that's what I'm going to do. So I give this. All right, the form is submitted. So what's going to happen is, let me show you the result. Okay, so for the content idea, so this is not the video. The video will come up right now, the new video and content ideas. So let's wait a little bit because it's working on the back end, and it is going to be done soon. Right. So let's wait a little bit. All right, yeah, it's here. So why follow your passion is terrible idea. It's from Alexa Mozi. So it's working. The content idea is here already. So I just have to see uh, post for each platform. Okay, so post for LinkedIn is already here. All right, so these are different posts. And if I go to Facebook, all right, post for Facebook is already here. All right, and you can see everything is different, all the post. And let's wait for the LinkedIn. All right, so let's wait. Why is taking so long? Let's see. All right, okay, so and as you can see, like it created totally different like post for each platform. So it just created 15 uh, content for me, like less than 2 minutes. All right, all I had to do is update, not even update, like I just gave it the video title and video URL, and the workflow did its job. And now I have this amazing 15 content that I can repurpose for uh, my Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, all right, whatever platform I'm using for. So yeah, like this is the second uh, workflow that I wanted to show you. And as you can see, like it's really amazing. Like it, what it does is it creates the content for you like automatically. So that's really amazing, all right? And as you can see, like, and also the power of AI is that it's not limited. Like you can come up with like more content. Like I customized that workflow just to give me 5 content, but if your content is longer, you can always create more content out of that. If your post uh, if you want to create like shorter posts but more, you can do that. Like the possibilities is endless. You can create like a video hook, or even come up with short ideas, things like that. Like everything is possible. So like we are limited with our ideas right here, and nothing else, trust me. And why this changes everything, because like you don't need to think, all right, what should I post today, because you already have something on the back end. And you can just create one content, maybe like you talk on the phone, You don't need to create YouTube videos. You can just record something and transcribe, and then it can do the same thing for you. You don't have to worry about anything. So yeah, like you just have to, for this yeah, workflow that I'm using, I'm giving it the video title and video URL, and it's automatically collecting the transcript, content structuring like drafting, writing, and everything is done for each platforms. And if you are manually repurposing the same content, like it is going to be taking you 1 to 2 hours for long form content. Trust me, because you have to uh, see and look for content ideas, all right, where I was more valuable. And yeah, like that's how it is, all right. So if it's going to do that, come up with a number and you will see it's saving you so much time, right? And also psychological benefit is unlocking creative flow, because you can come up with all the previous videos that you have created on your YouTube and create more content out of it. You don't have to worry about that, all right. So this is the power of workflow, and let's go to the next workflow, all right. So let's go to sales and sales automation. All right, so this is another workflow that I use daily, right? So let's say the hidden cost of manual sales outreach. All right, it takes so much time, it takes so much money, because I'm using cold calling right now to test something out and create more client as well. So that's why I'm using this uh, AI automation. All right, but the idea is that whenever a lead comes in, if someone fills up a form, so all you can do is give them a call within 5 minutes, because the research has shown like if you reach out to people within 5 minutes, like the lead is more ready to buy, because that's when they are uh, there, right? And also like if you can use a AI voice agent, something like this, you don't have to worry about your calls is going to the voicemail and things like that, because for the voicemail issues and so many service based business, they lose clients, because that's the reality, all right, because they're consistently calling your competitors, and if they do, then you are losing clients, right? So yeah, that's how it works. And that's why like I'm using this late qualifier or cold calling agent. Mostly like I'm using this for cold calling, but you can do for something else as well, right? So what it does, it detects the voicemail, so I'm not wasting money sending making a call to the voicemail, right? So it feels like a live conversation, and it is also prioritized review. So I will show you how it works, right? So let me turn off my camera real quickly here, and let me show you the leads, all right. So mm, all right, so this is my cold calling AI agent, all right, but you can use, as I mentioned, for different purposes as well. So let me do this. I will execute the workflow, right? And all it will do is call lead from here. So this will call this person, like the I'm mostly calling on chiropractors right now from Chicago. So if you are from there, yeah, you can say hello. But let me grab some water really quickly while it's making the call. And as you can see from the previously, like I made like 6 calls and all of them went to the voicemail. So I didn't had to um, waste my time and make the phone call myself. And for each call, like I made at least 1 minute back of my time. So that's really beneficial. So let's see where it is. All right, it's on the waiting node. So let's wait a little bit more and we will see what happened. All right, so Let's see. Come on, come on. All right, so it's not on the voicemail, so it went and it was stored. So yeah, like can I? So it also gives you the transcript. And for the cold calling, as you can see, people might not be interested. All right. So yeah, that's how it works. But I didn't have to go through all the trouble to do that. Like the AI did the job. But if you are trying something to qualify your leads, you can easily uh, make a call, and it will easily do the calls for you and collect data that you might be interested in. I'm just showing how I'm using it, so you don't have to use it how I'm using. All right. So I just wanted to show that I'm using this like this. You can always customize and make your own. All right. So let's go to the slides really quickly. Okay. All right. So let's say if I'm making 10 calls per day, right? I'm making more than 10 calls, 10 calls per day, and each of them takes 5 minutes because uh, I have to do some research before I'm making those calls. So that's how it works. All right. So let's say 5 minutes each, 50 minutes daily, 20 work day, 1000 minutes, 16 hours easily each month. So if you think about that, like that saves a lot of time for me as well, so that I can focus on something else rather than making those calls for me. All right. So what is the strategic advantage? All right. Focusing sales effort, like it always takes less time and you can make the AI sound like whatever you want. All right. So it can handle objection. Like if you give me your number, I can do that and show you how it can be done. All right. And also later on, like as I showed you, the recording is there. I can hear the recording and what it does, how it sounds, and I can easily tweak the AI, right, for the cold calling. But if you are receiving calls, this is also possible. Like for some reason, like I didn't add it here in the slides, but if you want, I can show you. Just send me a DM on school, and I will do that. But let's say all the data it's gathering, right? So it's gathering the call recording, detailed transcript, objection patterns, and also it can answer frequently asked questions. So if you are trying to hire someone to do these jobs, you can easily make the AI better than someone calling behalf of you, because AI is going to be dynamic, AI can be fluent, AI can speak better English than me, trust me. And also if you're using AI for that, like it saves you money, right? Because if you're hiring someone to do cold calling for you, like they're going to charge you a lot of money instead of using AI for that, right? So this is, and also like if you think, oh, like AI is not replacing sales, like it's not, because AI is here to how do I say it, like make things easier. You have to qualify them, because like let's say you were getting people into your pipeline and then sometimes people are not qualified as well, so you can easily filter people out uh, that is qualified to work with you, and then the rest you can give it to team, they can handle the prospect easily, right? So yeah, like, and also like the possibilities are endless, right? So what's next, what's the next opportunity? So most of us, if you're in the business, you know you are busy, right? You are trying to reschedule calls, checking availability, sending confirmation, or what's next on your calendar, right? And this is where the micromanagement and the cost of that comes in, because like it can take so much time and energy from you, right? Trust me. So that's why I built a AI calendar management agent, right? What it does, it's pretty simple. Like it takes my calendar and it books call for me, right? So let me show you how it works and you will be blown away. So let me get that workflow really quickly. Okay, okay, and all right. So let me share my screen. Calendar agent. All right. So I think you can see my calendar agent, right? So it might look scary. All right. It's not scary at all. Don't worry about that. So this is my AI bot, right? As you can see. So let me send this a quick prompt. So let's say you want to book a call with someone. So all I have to do is ask the AI to do my job. So okay, to book a call with Baymax for lunch. And what it did, like it went and that it found there is no conflicting event with anything. So this is the name in the context and this is the email. So yeah, like I want this to book the meeting, right? And then if I say yes, then submit my in and it will book the meeting for me. Let's say what's happened. Okay, okay, okay. So it's 1 hour. Okay, so it's confirming with me. So let's see what happens. With me. Okay, so it's going to be 1 hour, right? So this is how it should go, and let's see. Okay, there's no existing. I will proceed to call for you. Yes. So I just approved, and let's see what happens. All right. So as you can see, my call with Baymax is booked. Right. So I don't want this to be on my calendar. Right. Obviously. So I will just ask AI to delete my call with Baymax. Right. We'll go ahead and delete. Yes. Yes. And now it will be deleted automatically. That's the power of AI. And this is just managing my calendar, but it can do more. All right. So I'm just giving this the power for my calendar and it's amazing. All right. It can look for my calendar. All right. If I say, what's okay. So let's say I ask this. There's nothing specific. All right. So it's checking my calendar and I can see I'm managing my calendar on my own. That is really amazing with only using uh, Telegram, but you can always use some other platforms. I'm sorry if you were able to hear the dogs, as I mentioned, like crazy place, right? So yeah, like this workflow is not only uh, how do I say it, like limited to be managing your calendar, because with the trigger and the Telegram and whatever you can come up with, it can do for you. So you don't have to worry about that, right? So let's move on to the next slide. So what it does, all right? So for the AI, like it was collecting my chat and it was processing the the messages and it was replying, all right? So this is also like saving your time because sometimes like I see that like when business owners like they need to book more calls, they can easily do that with a Telegram message or Telegram bot. right? So the big picture comes in like when you are utilizing the full power of AI, all right? Because this is not just a pod that I'm talking about or whatever it is, because small tasks can also take a lot of your times. So that's you need to like think of, all right? So AI implementation, like it's gonna be like as I mentioned, like I'm talking so much about AI, and the idea is to make AI simple, all right, practical and leveraged, right? And also like all the workflow that I have been showing you, they were built on N8N because I'm working with this platform. And if you are following the industry, like you will see there are so many other platforms right now, like Cloud Code is here, like Google Anti-Gravity is here, like OpenCrawl or CloudBot is here as well. They are more powerful platforms, and they are more complex, and they cost more money, all right? But my idea was here to show you something that can take less time, less money, and more power it gives you, because like all the workflow that I've been showing you, like you can see what's wrong, what's going on, like how you can manage this. So that was the idea behind everything, all right? So now let me show you another workflow that I didn't mention you here, right? So let me get excited a little bit, all right? So because this one is for people that is working in the real estate industry, because there are so many people in my list, those who are in real estate. So I know that people are sending newsletters each week, so that's why it's for you, all right? So I created this workflow, as I mentioned, for people who is in the real estate, and I came to know that people are sending weekly newsletters, and each newsletter can take up to 2 to 3 hours of your time. Why? It needs to be detailed, it needs to be uh, personalized and everything related to it. So this is my AI newsletter agent for real estate owners, or whatever uh, newsletter you are sending, whatever topic. So you can do that, all right? So now I will show you with this number 4, all right? So now it's saying pending, all right? So I will just execute the workflow here, and it will create the workflow for you, and also it will create the email title, and also it will create the newsletter with all the details that most business owners are sending in the real estate. So yeah, I am happy that I built this as well. So yeah, let's wait. So all you need to do is like you need to give this workflow a title, all right? So that's the title it's using. Now it's researching the data from all the websites related to real estate, and also specific time frame, so it can collect data from the date, all right? So as you can see, for number 4 it's done. So let's make the page a little bit smaller here. So yep, so date is gonna be December, not December, like February 17th, and it created the fully detailed uh, newsletter with all the links, so people can read whenever you are sending the email to, and it can save easily 2 to 3 hours of your valuable time each week. And if you add up the number, you know what I'm talking about, at least 10 to 15 hours. And also it can create a draft, because that's how I'm configuring it. And but as I was saying, like you don't need to make things that how I'm doing. Like you can always do things on your own way, and it will easily work for you, right? So let's close the tab, and let's share the screen, right? So the truth about AI, it's really amazing. Like it got massive potential. Like, and like I am following the AI industry for over a year now, and I don't know like where it's going. Like it's really crazy how it's evolving and shifting. And if you're not utilizing AI right now, like I don't know when you're going to utilize the power of AI. And if you are late, I don't know like what's going to happen to your business. Like I'm really sorry to say that, but if you are like in a local business, that's good for you. Like it's now maybe it is going to be effective, but not that much. But if you are online, then yeah, like you need some sort of AI. So the big idea it was clearly that AI is here to save you time, not going to be replacing you. So that's the idea here, right? So AI is leverage; it's not going to be replacing. It's going to only remove the repetitive task. Yes, like it's going to affect some businesses that was doing the task that AI can do, like let's say like VA and things like that. It's hurting them, but rather than that, like the AI is here to stay, and it's going to here to stay. And also, like if you think, right, how much money you're spending for AI and how much time it's giving you back, it's simple that if you can get extra 10 to 15 hours per month, it's going to be changing your business forever, right? And also, if you look at the money you spend on AI, the money you spend on VA or whoever you are hiring, is always going to be 10x return the money you spend on AI, because like you can customize the AI for you, like how you think, how you talk, how you reply to your people, rather than like someone else is doing. Because I see so many times, because I was working with so many business coaches, they were saying, like if I hire someone, like they're not going to be good as me. That's why AI is here to be good as you, because you can train the AI to think like you, talk like you, feel like you, and people will never understand that it was not you, right? Because AI can create your own images, your own video. I'm not going to be talking about that right now because that is a bit complex setup, and I don't want to make the video a little bit longer, and also I don't want to overwhelm you, right? So the 10-15 hour question, like are you going to spend more time on sales call, content, strategy, family time, or product development? I don't know how you can do that, but I'm sure like you will make available time, right? So who is this for? Like if you think something like this, like you have limited growth because of time, you don't feel like it's progress, you're busy all the time, all you need to do is like, instead of asking like how do you do it faster, the question is like how do you remove yourself from that position, and how do you give the task to AI, because that's what is going to be helping you make the things easier for you, right? And also you don't need like so many automations going on all the time. Like you maybe need one or two simple AI workflow that is going to be saving you 10 to 15 hours per day, all right, per month. And you don't need to be like super technical to do that, because like all the workflow that I've been showing you, they're simple. I built them less than 1 or 2 hours. Yeah, some of them took more than that to make it perfect, but if you're just initializing the system and trying to see how it works, how to play with it, it takes less than an hour, all right? So that's the compounding effect. Like if you have one workflow, 15 hours, 2, 30, 3, 45, but it really comes to um, the workflow that takes you repetitive tasks, as I'm mentioning all the time. But you can do some other ways to make calls, to qualify leads, and do some other crazy things. The limitation is your ideas, like whatever the idea you can come up with, there's an AI solution for that, all right? And the emotional benefit for using AI, you are less overwhelmed, more clarity, more focus, because through automation, it can work behind the scene without knowing you that it's working. So that's the power of AI. And maybe you can think, all right, so can AI do this? But the reality is, it's task worth more my time, all right? Because like you can always do something valuable rather than doing it yourself, because I know as a business owner, like, your time is more valuable, right? So it's time to sell something, all right? So I'm not going to be selling you anything, or maybe I'm trying to sell you something. So if you have 5 minutes, I'm going to be showing you something that I've been working with, right? So sometimes, like, as I mentioned, like, I've been doing and following the AI industry for over a year now, so it feels easy for me. Maybe the implementation is going to be hard for you, all right? So, or maybe you don't want to invest the time to learn the testing and defining, the frustration for trial and error and complex setup. So you might be thinking, all right, how can I work with you? Because some people really do that, and people reach out to me. So the common mistakes people make, and I was doing the same. I was watching all the tutorials. I do the as well. Like, I open 10 tabs, I get overwhelmed, and yeah, like, I just close my tabs and then I go to sleep, right? Because that's how it works. Like, sometimes it just takes, and it doesn't move. So it's really frustrating, right? But when you figure it out, it's gonna be so much fun, right? And that's why I come in, like, what if someone can build this for you, right? So you don't have to learn anything, you don't have to do anything for you. All you have to do is wait, ask, and think, right? So my offer is to you, custom AI automation built for you. So what I'm going to be doing for you, a custom AI automation setup, all right, specifically unique for you, because you might thinking all the five workflow that I've been showing you, they're not good for you. And yes, I agree with you that they are might not be the good fit for you, because every business is different, everyone is different. So you will be working on different things, and that's how it works, right? So how it works, all right? A typical investment for a custom automation, like the way I'm building it, because like I'm totally new in this platform, in this industry, because my business is new. So I'm not charging 2000, 3000 bucks for a simple workflow. So I'm charging like 500 plus, because like each custom workflow is built different. Each of them takes different times, different types of customization and things like that. So the pricing starts from 500 bucks, and the monthly maintenance is going to be costing you 100 bucks. So that's included in the offer, because I don't want this to run one time and then it fails, because sometimes AI can break, sometimes you need to update the platform, sometimes your API can run off. But I don't want to overwhelm you with everything, so it can happen, all right? But if you think, I don't want to spend like 100 bucks a month for monthly maintenance, I want the training myself and I want just to manage my workflow, that's also possible. This is going to be where I'm giving you the full training on how to change everything, how to train your AI as you want, how to customize the API, how to make the most out of it. So this is going to be 250. So let's say all around it's going to be 750 bucks or more, depending on the workflow, because there are thousands of workflow you can come up with and you can think of. So that's the idea for this workflow, all right? So what's included, what we do, make the partnership. I will build you custom workflow, 1 month of maintenance, right? So complete training and 100% satisfaction guarantee. Because if I can't make you something valuable, then I don't want to work to take your money. That's the idea, right? So as I was saying, like, if you are not satisfied, you don't pay nothing. That's simple, right? So the real value is after first month, all right? Because if you are spending like 750 for the simple workflow and I give you everything you need, and let's say your hour is rated for 50 bucks, you are already making 750 in the first month. And after that, like, all the money is on your pocket. So that's how you should be thinking right now, rather than, oh, like I'm giving this guy 750 bucks, right? So the typical value what I'm offering right now is gonna be 750 or more, and that's gonna be it, all right? And you have to think, all right, so if I can do is you give me 750 and I teach you everything is needed to make your business and make yourself 15 hours back, and it can give you 15 hours back per month, do you think it's gonna be worth it or not? So all you have to do is think, and the pricing for my offer is not going to be 750 bucks, right? So I'm giving a special discount because right now I'm in the phase of running ads. I'm not running ads right now, but I will run ads. So till that, I'm looking for 10 testimonials. So going to give you a huge discount on this price point, and I cannot reveal the price point right now because all the platforms for all the custom builds, like they are built different. So I cannot give you the pricing, but what I am saying, I will give you at least 50% discount for this price point. So it's going to be at least, let's say, 300 bucks. All right. So I will charge 300 bucks for a custom workflow, but maybe less. Who knows? And also, if you need any of the workflow that I've been showing you, you can easily get those for free. So yeah, like if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me on the YouTube. And also if you are on my school community, feel free to ask me any questions on this video. And I know like you were able to hear some background noise. I'm sorry for that. And I hope this the next video what I'm going to do is going to be much better than this one. But yeah, like please feel free to invite your friends as well if they are interested in. And yeah, like if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. And another thing is the whole presentation was also made with AI. So as you can see, like it took me only like 15 minutes to build. So yeah, that's how AI works. So that's why I want you to think and know that AI is here to stay and make things easier for you. Right. So I hope you had fun. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me on school. I will link my school down below on YouTube video. And also, if you're on school, yeah, please reach out to me as well. Right. So that's it for now. And from now on, I will be hosting weekly calls, um, 12 p.m. EST every week. And I will be building custom workflow and give it away for free by the end of the call. So if you are into AI and you want to learn and this is also a good platform to stick with me and learn with me at the same time. Right. That being said, I hope you see you soon. Bye bye.